$400 set boxes, $400 collector boxes, $150,000 serialized ring cards. But what is that? Way off in the distance. It's March of the Machine, coming to save Magic the Gathering for regular enthusiasts like you and me. The summer of 2023 in Magic the Gathering promises to be a wild one. We have some crazy products coming out and even crazier price points being pushed by Wizards of the Coast. But there's a product and a set that right now nobody is discussing that has everything any Magic consumer could ever want and more. And I truly believe that when we look back on this year, if you don't engage with this Magic the Gathering product, you will regret it. I'm of course talking about March of the Machine. It is a standard Magic the Gathering set that is coming out in April of 2023, and this set promises to be everything that the rest of these premium, crazy Lord of the Rings Commander Master sets are not. So today I'm going to talk about all of the things that are going to go well with March of the Machine, and there's a detail about this set that I'm going to bring up that for some reason nobody is mentioning. And if you've been subscribed to the channel for a while, you probably know what that detail is because you know me by now, and it's going to be crazy. But let's get into why this set is going to be essentially the savior for most normal Magic enthusiasts, regular Magic players and collectors like you and me. And the first thing we have to talk about with this set is actually something I don't like about this set, but even though I don't like it, I must recognize it's overwhelmingly a positive, and that is the commander focus, or what seems to be the commander focus of this standard Magic the Gathering set. So far in spoiler season, we've gotten some spicy cards for March of the Machine, and none spicier than the combined team-up legends that we've seen, kind of spoiled to us now. And with Commander being such an exciting and wide format in our community right now, I can't imagine that people are not going to be excited to get these cards and build around them. And in fact, we've got our first 5-color Omnath, and I don't mean to be a stick in the mud, but man, how lame is it that the first 5-color Omnath has Phyrexian mana? Like, no, give us the full 5-color Omnath. There's going to be another. That's first spicy prediction of the video. There's going to be another. But the commander focus of this set is really going to help it land home for a lot of our regular enthusiasts. Most people who enjoy Magic the Gathering casually or, enjoy it, kind of at a buy here, buy there, play whenever they can rate, enjoy some kind of commander. So I think this set is going to go a long way with pushing that commander narrative and helping people really engage with this product in a way that they're familiar. Now, you couple that with the commander deck slew that is set to come out. There's actually 5 commander decks coming out in March of the Machines. We got the Phyrexians, we got the Knights, we got a Convoke deck, and artifact tokens, then like a +1/+1 counter deck I think I saw somewhere online. But there's 5 commander decks, here in my notes that are coming out in this set, and that's another thing that's just going to help people engage with a wider variety of products that they're familiar with. I've said in the past, when a set drops and it's a 2 commander deck set, like, that just feels wrong. Like, you want to go to the store, you want to go with your pod and everyone buy a deck and all get together and sit down right after you buy the deck and just play the deck at least once. Before you modify it, just play it one time. And the 4-deck pods are great for that. And a 5-deck pod, you can do that as well and maybe leave the weakest or the worst deck out or pick up a 5th and have more fun. So the commander focus of this set, I think, is going to drive a lot of popularity. But that's not the only thing that's going to drive popularity. Looking at, kind of the more premium sets, there's obviously commander focus there too. With Lord of the Rings, serialized ring cards or serialized soul rings in the set. And obviously, Commander Masters is very clearly a commander focused set. But what these sets don't have that March of the Machine will is the accessibility for more Magic enthusiasts. More people are going to be able to engage in March of the Machine because of the price point. The March of the Machine price point is a standard Magic the Gathering set price point. According to TCG Player, in my notes here, the prices for those products are a draft at like $114, a set here in my notes, a set for $122, and a collector for $218. So those are not unreasonable prices. And in fact, actually, channel sponsor MinMax Games has cheap cheaper prices and guaranteed pre-order. So if you're looking to pre-order this set and you're going to go to TCG Player anyway, click the link in the video description and you'll get your pre-order guaranteed, a price locked in. They only sell the products that they know they have. But this affordability that places like TCG Player and MinMax and other your local game store are able to give this product to you at is a reason that more people are going to be able to get their hands on these boxes and these cards. And when more people gather around the boxes and gather around the product and experience the cards, there's a greater opportunity for, you know, that sense of community and that building and that nostalgia and those memories to build in our mind. And that is so crucial and so important when it comes to the set. When those memories, those core kind of emotions and feelings around a Magic set are built around the price or maybe about the hype pull, you know, the expensive card that you opened, those memories become fragile because if that card is reprinted, if you don't pull something good, if you look back negatively on the amount of money you spent and you didn't get something, those, you know, fond memories can kind of shatter. It's a much better opportunity to build around the idea of an affordable product that's going to reach a large number of our community. But normally when it's come to Magic the Gathering standard sets, I've been critical in the past. I've been one to say like, hey, standard Magic the Gathering product feels weird. It feels like it doesn't really go anywhere. We have nothing to do with it. It almost feels like we're printing it directly to Commander. It's something I've mentioned that I don't like in the past. But this set, you know, seems to be different. And there's a couple reasons for that. First, it comes on the back of the Pro Tour. And I know I did a whole video on the Pro Tour on this channel. It's probably the most underappreciated video that I've ever done because, you know, people just don't like competitive Magic as much as I do. But the Pro Tour did breathe new life into the Pioneer format. It showed people that Pioneer and, you know, other formats outside of Commander are diverse and balanced and extremely fun formats that you can engage in at any power level. It doesn't have to be top tier Pro Tour level play. You can just kind of jam these decks together and smash them together and play with friends. It is an extremely fun experience. And I think a lot of these cards in standard sets, you know, looking at Brothers War, looking at Phyrexia All We Want, are starting to find homes outside of just Commander. We look at Tyvar making waves in, you know, both Modern and Pioneer, and subsequent creatures that come along with him are just kind of, you know, changing these formats, and people are finding new ways to play this card. But you have to couple that with the set has to have some kind of value or collectability. Ladies and gentlemen, it's 2023. The idea that people don't care about the price of the cards they open, like people do. Even if you're just a pure player and all you do is just draft forever, you still get that excited, happy feeling when you open a rare card, when you open, you know, something chase, when you open something that, you know, does have some value. And March of the Machine is doing a great job at balancing, you know, availability forever, but still having chase cards. We saw the Ragavan, we saw the Atraxa as optional chases, and lo and behold, what nobody's talking about, and even Papa Rudy, and you can't blame him for getting this wrong because Magic throws a million pieces of news at us, and they didn't really market this anywhere but a 5-second clip in the March of the Machine's intro. They will have serialized cards. March of the Machine collector boxes are going to come with serialized cards, meaning regular enthusiasts that buy a collector box at $200. And yes, I know $200 is still expensive, but it's not $400. More people will be able to experience that product, and you have a chance at some very sick, you know, ridiculous serialized cards. And that's just cool to have regular people at a normal, what we deem to be, you know, fairly normal Magic price point, having the opportunity to get their hands on sweet game pieces, to get their hands on Commander decks and Commander cards to change the way they play. This set is going to stand the test of time, and it's going to give us a positive jump off point going into what will be the crazy summer of 2023. But I want to know what you think. I've done a video on March of the Machines that I'll link here in this video, or yeah, I'll try to put it editing Josh somewhere up there. And I really am high on this set. I think it's all signs point to go, but I want to know what you think. Are you going to save all your money for the Lord of the Rings, for Commander Masters? Are you going to skip this set? Is this something you're not interested in engaging with at all? Or do you look at this as kind of a brief reprieve, something that isn't going to break the wallet completely open, and you have a chance to get in there and have fun with a game we all love? Guys, thank you so much for hanging out. According to the latest metrics, we're doing well. We're down to like 81% of viewers of this channel are not subscribed. So we're getting everyone to kind of continue to join our community, guys. So if you've clicked that sub button recently, thank you so much. If you haven't, you like the vibe around here, make sure you do click that sub button. Until next time, you guys know me. My name is Josh. Thank you so much for hanging out today, and we will see you around.